So welcome everybody. It's Monday, 1st of February, 2021. And we're going to be doing our Monday yoga class. We'll start with a yoga for the face exercise. It's a very, very nice one where we're going to work with the mouth. I want you to take 2 index fingers and place them just at the corners of your mouth. First, we're going to bring the index fingers wide. So it's going to stretch the lips and the mouth. And then relax. Okay? So we'll do that 5 times. I want you to breathe in as you stretch and breathe out as you relax. Breathe in as you stretch. Breathe out as you relax. Be sure the stretch is just enough that it doesn't feel like you're going to break the skin. Breathe in, stretch. Out, relax. And one more time. Breathing in and breathing out, relax. Okay, bring your fingers down. And now just make a kissing motion with your lips, like you're going to kiss. And then relax. And again, kiss. And relax. 3 more times. Relax. Relax. Once more. All right. Now we're going to do a little combination of the 2, and it's just with the muscles in your face. You're going to make the kissing position with the lips, and then you're going to make as big a smile as you can. Really big smile. And draw the lips way out to the sides, just with your muscles. Okay, we'll do that 5 times. Kiss and smile. Again, kiss and smile. Really strong. Kiss, smile. 2 more times. Kiss, smile. Once more, kiss and smile. Good. Now completely relax your face. Completely relax. Close the eyes. Notice the sensation around the mouth, around the jaw, around the chin. Take another deep breath in. See if you can completely relax the muscles. And good. Let's let go. Okay, open your eyes. Lift your shoulders up towards the ears and draw them back. Let's do that 3 times. Up to the shoulders, draw them back. Once more. Up to the shoulders, draw them back. Then we'll change directions. Up to the shoulders and draw them forward. Shoulders and forward. Good. One more time. Up to the shoulders and forward. Lift and open the chest and place your hands. I'm just going to lower my camera a little bit so you can see. Place your hands at your ribs, at your lower ribs. Relax the shoulders. Bring them back a bit. And I want you to see if you can get your hands moving with your breath. So you expand the lower ribs. And release. We'll do about 5 of these breaths. See if you can keep the breath in and out of the tummy. And this is soliciting mainly the diaphragm without actually pushing the belly out. I want you to really get the ribs moving. That's it. Good. Do it one more time. Now you're going to lower the hands. So you're going to bring the hands to the waist, really around the level of the belly button, hands around the waist. And I want you to breathe again at the ribs without moving the waist, okay? This means you need to contract what's called the transversus abdominis, muscle deep in the belly, and just use the ribs. Got that? So we'll do that 5 times. Belly pulled in, belly button in, and the ribs move as you breathe in and out. Good, that's it. See if you can keep that breath in and out through the nose. The belly is firm. Very nice, stay with it. Keep the belly button pulling in as you do this. We may have done more than 5 breaths, but that's okay. Just do one more. All right. We're going to keep a form of this type of breath. Keep the belly in slightly. Keep the chest open, upper back open, and move the ribs with your breath. Raise your arms up over your head. Clasp your hands together and push your palms skyward. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out, lean to your right. Keep the belly firm. Breathing in, rise back up. Breathing out to your left, belly is firm. Breathing in, let's rise. Out to the right. Good, breathing in. Out to the left. One more time each side. Breathe in and out. Excellent, last one. In and out. Good, coming back to center, palms together, thumbs into the upper back. Press your head gently against your forearms and lift your chin a little bit. Take some deep breaths in and out of the chest, keeping the belly just slightly firm. That's good. One more deep breath in. And reach your arms to the sky. Hands come down to the heart center. And let's go ahead and roll over the ankles, come up onto all fours. Or you can bring your feet to one side. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Here we want to have a nice tabletop position. Fingers spread wide. You're going to have the knees nicely pressing into the floor. And we're going to take a little arch in the back. Okay? So this is the bowspring position. What we want is to look for a bowing of the belly. There's a stretching and a lengthening of the belly. That's the idea of the bowspring. It's like a bow. So from here, walk your hands forward, just one length of hand forward. So it's farther forward than your shoulders. And begin pressing your hips back. Do it very gently with your breath. Breathe out and pressing back. Breathing out. The chin is lifted. You're going to be looking forward at the front edge of your mat. Okay. Keeping this position, raise your right leg up behind you. The foot is soft. Everything's soft. And we're just going to press the hips back again. So it's just the left hip going back. Lifting your chin. And then bring the knee back down. And we'll change. Left leg comes up. Keep your belly bowing. Keep the back curved. And press back very gently. That's it. You're just getting into the articulations, the hip, the back, the knee. And bring the knee back down. Now, keeping the bowing, tuck your toes under. And we're going to rise to what's called crouching cat. You raise the knees and the knees are bent. Toes tucked under nicely, hips lifting up, shoulders are strong, and your head is lifted looking forward towards the mat. Again here, we're going to bounce. Just go up and down. Feel how it moves into the hips and the groins are hollowing out. Stay here. Turn your knees in just slightly so you can hollow the groin back even more, pressing the hips up and back, and then open the knees to the width of the feet again, and bounce again. Just notice the difference here. Now we'll turn both heels to the right, pressing the hips back, feel the side body opening, and you'll bounce here, just bouncing gently, letting the knees bend and straighten. Come back to center and let your heels go to the left and just bounce very gently. Coming back to center, lower the knees back down again. Keep the belly bowing, keep the chin lifting, and press back once more, letting the hips go back and forward. Excellent. Okay, From here, keep the right hand down. I want you to lift up the palm of the left hand so that the fingernails press into your mat on the floor. Stretch your left arm as straight as possible, and you're contracting the whole arm. It's very, very strong. Now we're going to press our hips to the right. So you shift the weight towards your right knee, and you're going to let your head go to the right shoulder. Come back to center and bring the left hand flat onto the floor. Bring up the palm of the right hand now. Fingertips are on the floor, and it's like the fingernails are digging into the floor. Let your hips move to the left. So most of the weight is on your left knee, and you bring your left ear towards the left shoulder, looking towards your right hand. Firm the right arm. Hold it here for a moment. And then come back to center. Place the right palm down. Release your feet. Open your knees. And everyone sink back into child's pose to release. And just let go here. You can bring your forehead down. Let the back release. Let the hips release. Take a few deep breaths. Lift your head to look forward. Palms pressing down now. Come up onto the knees, tucking the toes under. Let's take our downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, begin pedaling your feet right and left. Getting movement into the knees, the ankles, the feet, and the toes. And then straightening both legs from down dog, take a deep breath in and move into plank position. Shoulders over the hand, belly in. Lift your head and then push back to down dog. And let's go again, moving into plank position. Belly is in, lift the chin, push back, downward facing dog. One more time, let's flow into a plank position. Lower your knees, lower your chest. Pointing your toes, lengthen your legs behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's take a deep breath in, come into a little baby cobra, and then bring your chest back down. And we'll go again. Get the cobra a little bit bigger this time. And coming back down. Last one, let's come up into a bigger cobra. Bring the chest back down. Push up onto the hands and knees. Tucking the toes under, let's take that downward facing dog pose. Once again, pedaling the feet. Okay. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Raise your left arm and open up to the side. It's a supported side plank. You can look up to your left hand or just look straight forward. Raise your left leg up, staying strong. Hold it 3, 2, 1. Bring your left hand down. Keep your left leg up. Raise the right arm out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Knee and nose come towards each other. Breathing in, let's stretch it out. Breathing out, knee and nose come in. Once more, breathing in. Breathing out. Stretch the leg behind you. Bring the right hand down. Tuck the left toes under behind you and rise up to a down dog, raising the right leg up, bend the knee and open the hip. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Stretch the leg and bring the foot down. Pedal your feet. All right. We're going to move back into the plank position. Let's go. Breathing in. Lift the head and chin, look into plank. Breathing out, press back. And again, breathing in into plank. Breathing out, press back. Last one, moving into plank. Lower the knees down, lower your chest down to the floor. Point your toes, lengthen the legs. And let's go for those cobras. Here we go. Breathing in, rise. Breathing out, come back down. Breathing in, rise a little higher. Breathing out. One more, breathing in. Breathing out, come down, up onto the hands and knees. Tuck your toes under and take downward facing dog. Good. This time your left knee comes down underneath the left hip. Right arm comes up, reach. You can look to the right hand if you wish. Raise the right leg. Holding here. 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand back down to the earth. Left arm reaches out. We take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Knee and nose come together. Breathing in, reach as long and as far as possible. Breathing out, knee and nose. Once more, reaching. Breathing in. Breathing out, knee and nose. Bring your hand down. Tuck the right toes under. So you go onto the right leg and you raise the left and down dog. Bend the knee and open the hip. Hold it here. Good. 3. That's it. 2, 1. Bring the leg down. This is some excellent mobilization for the body. Bend your right knee, your left knee. Get the feet, ankles, knees, and hips moving. Okay, let's look to our hands and begin taking baby steps forward until you reach the front edge of your mat. Once you're there, feet hip width, bend your knees, grab your elbows, and begin swaying from side to side. So this releases the low back. It releases a lot of tension between the vertebrae. It should feel pretty good. Let your arms go down and roll the right and left shoulders. Turn your head from right to left, a little no. And then up and down, let's do a little yes. And let's bend our knees down low. Hands to our hips, elbows up. Lift your chin, chest follows. Rise to a perfect posture, standing position. Legs are strong and straight. Chest is lifted. Shoulders back, chin lifted, eyes at the level of the nose minimum. Stretch your arms by your sides. And let's bring our hands to the heart center. Close your eyes just for a moment. Feel the different sensations in your body. And set your intentions for your practice. What is it that you want to get out of your practice today? How do you want to feel at the end of practice? Let's open the eyes and let's go. Take a deep breath in, stretch skyward, get long and expansive. Breathing out, bend at your knees and let yourself fold forward, hands come to the earth. Come to a halfway lift, breathing in. Setting your hands down, let's step back to a long plank position. Lower your knees. Now everyone, you can decide, either you just move down for a cobra or you do that push-up. Move all the way down now. Point your toes, lengthen the legs, rise to a cobra. Bring your chest back down, push back, downward facing dog. You can stay here, you can pedal your feet. If you need to come into child's pose at any point, you can do that too. Take another deep breath in. Looking to your hands, begin taking the baby steps forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward. Hands to your hips, elbows up, bend your knees. You work through a squat to come to that perfect standing position. Arms by your sides, and then hands to the heart center. Let's go again. Deep breath in. Breathing out, fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Stepping back to the plank position. Strong and long plank. Decide whether or not you want to do a push-up and move down for a cobra. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. You could pedal your feet if you wish. You could just stay in down dog. Or you could come into child's pose if you prefer. Good, everybody. Yes. Look to your hands now. Take bigger steps forward. Let's go. Getting forward. Good. Come to the halfway lift. Folding forward. That's good, Evelyn. Hands to your hips, elbows up. Be sure your feet are apart, hip width, and rise. Coming all the way up to standing. Find that perfect posture. Good. And then stretch up and skyward. This is so good. Raise your arms, lifting your heart, lifting your mind, and fold forward. Halfway lift, breathing in. Step back to that beautiful, strong plank position. Fantastic. Decide whether or not you want to do a push-up. Excellent, Richard. Good. All the way down, coming up into cobra. Opening cobra. Good, Luca. And then push back. Excellent, Evelyn. Downward facing dog. All right, bring your feet together here in down dog, everyone. Raise your right leg. Now listen carefully. I want you to bring your right knee to your nose in a plank position and you hold it there. Hold it there. If it's too much, you could lower your left knee to the floor, or you could even lower your right foot to the floor, but pull the belly in. Hold it in. Hold it in, getting into plank. Evelyn Chenyat, more of a plank. Yes, good. Hold it there. Excellent, Gitel. Good working. Excellent, Finola. Stay. 3. Woo, it's strong. 2. You guys are doing great. 1, raise the leg back up again. Up into down dog. Yes. Now swing the leg between the hands for warrior 2. In your warrior 2 position, set your hands to your hips. I really want you to get good at this warrior 2. The right foot presses down. The knee goes more towards the baby toe than the big toe. So you look forward at that knee. If you see it's pointing towards the big toe, bring it out a little bit. It will just move a couple of centimeters until it points more towards the baby toe. This helps with an external rotation of the thigh, which is good for your hip and your knee. The left leg is straight. The knee can be soft, however. Please do not hyperextend the knee. Keep it soft. The foot is down and it's almost diagonal to the front of the mat, okay? Let your hips sink in a proper position, but let the hips go back. So we do not want to tuck in a retroversion pelvic tilt. We want an anteversion. The hips are back. So remember we talked about the bowing of the belly? You want to have that a little bit. Stretch your arms as straight as possible. Right arm over the right thigh, left arm over the left leg. Drop the shoulders and we're looking to our right hand. And ideally, our gaze is at the middle finger of the right hand, stretching straight forward, just like an arrow. Lift the chest, lift the chin, keep the hips back. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Now let's reverse, looking up to the palm of the right hand. Again, you're almost looking at the middle finger of the right hand. Your gaze is there. Hold it. And there's this spiritual idea in this posture that everything we need in life is in the palm of our hands. It's just there within reach. Take another deep breath in. And let's move back down to a plank position, everyone. Stepping your right leg back. Do that push-up if you're up for it. If not, just move right down and meet us in cobra and downward facing dog. Good job. Stay there. Couple of deep breaths. Looking good. Okay. Feet together now. You do the same thing for the left leg. Raise the left leg up. Now bring the left leg under the body towards the nose and hold it there. You're in like a plank position. So remember, we're working the belly here. That's it, Christian. Work the belly. Hold it there. Hold it. 3, 2, stay with it, stay with it. 1, that's it. Now raise the leg back up to the sky into the down dog so you get momentum and swing the foot between the hands. Yes. Rise up to a warrior two position. Bring your hands onto your hips. And here again, we're just checking. Hands at the hips. Take a look at your left knee. If it's going towards the big toe of your left foot, you gotta swing it out a bit towards the baby toe of the left foot. That's it. Hold and take a look at your right leg. If you are hyperextending there, you want to make sure that the right leg is soft, that back leg is soft. Now here it's important that the hips, and I'll show you from the side, if I'm in warrior two here, I do not want to tuck my hips under. This is not going to be healthy for the hip joint. You want the hips back. So it's a bowing of the belly, okay? That knee going towards the baby toe, bowing of the belly. Now the arms stretch straight. Left arm straight over the left thigh. Right arm straight over the right leg. Open your fingers and your gaze is at the middle finger of your left hand. Okay? Now let's reverse, bringing the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the sky. Look into the palm of your left hand. And you have this spiritual side that says, everything we need is within hand's reach. It's just there. Take another deep breath in. And let's move down into that beautiful plank position. Strong plank, head lifted, belly in. Decide whether or not you're going to do a push-up. And then move all the way down and let's go into our cobra and downward facing dog. Whew. Staying in down dog, you can pedal your feet, you could stay still, or you could get into child's pose, whichever's best for you. Let's look to our hands, stepping or jumping forward, whichever is best. Halfway lift, folding forward. All right, hands to your hips. Bend your knees. Let's get up into chair. Stay in your chair. Now in the chair position, once again, we need to find that perfect position for the hips and the belly. So the hips are going to move back. You want to get the hip bones moving backwards. The belly is in nice and tight. If you feel compression at the low back, you need to simply push the tailbone away to lengthen the low back. Here, you want to have that strength and power in the legs. You want the strength and power from the glutes, but you do not want to feel that the low back is compressing and hurting. So get the length, get the length. Once you've got it, sink your hips back low, raise the arms up. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out, elbows to the sides in a cactus position. Now squeeze the elbows down and back. And again, breathing in, reach. Breathing out, squeeze the elbows down and back. Again, breathing in. Breathing out, squeeze down and back. 2 more times, breathing in. Super good for the posture. Breathing out. Once more, breathing in. Breathing out, squeeze down and back. Whew. Hands to the heart center. Folding forward, hands come to the earth. Halfway lift, breathing in. Stepping back to your plank position. Do a push-up if you wish. All the way down and let's move into cobra. Downward facing dog. Take your right leg up and into warrior two. Set yourself properly in your warrior two. Remember, knee goes towards the baby toe, back leg strong. Reverse, look into the palm of the hand and move back down again to a plank position. Another push-up if you want to go for it. All the way down into cobra, downward facing dog. Left leg, let's take it into warrior two. Set yourself properly, knee towards the baby toe, back leg strong. Reverse, and back down again to the plank position. Stay with it, everyone. A push-up, here we go. All the way down, cobra, and downward facing dog. Hold in your down dog or take child's pose. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and look to your hands. Big steps forward. Halfway lift, folding forward. Take your chair position, and then the hands come to the heart center. Stay in your chair, hips back, okay? Chest lifted. Again, if you feel in compression, you just push the tailbone down a little bit. You don't want to tuck the hips under. Let the hips go back, just press the tailbone down. Hands are at your heart center. Let's take the right leg up. Foot is flexed. Set your gaze at one point. Send the leg out in front of you. Hold. Rebend the knee. Send the leg behind you into an airplane position. Hands stay at your heart center, belly in. Raise the leg nicely. Hold. Coming back with the knee up in front of you. Cross the ankle over the opposite thigh. Keep the right knee up a bit. The foot is lower than the knee. Sink down nicely. Set your gaze at one point. Hold. And then let's come up to standing and bring the foot back down. Whew, little challenge. You're standing straight. Bring your arms by your side. Lift the chest, and we'll work through the vinyasa once again. Hands to the heart center. Deep breath in, rise up. Breathing out, fold, bending at the knees. Halfway lift. Stepping back to a plank position. Do one push-up. All the way down, point your toes into cobra. Downward facing dog. Take your right leg into warrior two. Be sure you've got those legs lined up properly. Reverse and move back down again into plank position. Everything is strong. One push-up. All the way down and into cobra. Downward facing dog. Let's go with the left leg. Warrior two position. Stay with the flow. Reverse and move back down again to a plank. One push-up. All the way down and into cobra. Downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Good job. From down dog. Look to your hands, stepping or jumping forward. Halfway lift. Folding. Hands to your hips. Retake your chair position. Belly in. Hips tilting down if you need it. Arms up. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Good, good. Lift your left knee up. Set your gaze out in front of you. Stretch the leg out in front of you. Hold the position. Rebend the knee. Send the leg behind you into an airplane position. Hands stay at the heart center. Hold. Then bring the knee back up in front of you. See if you can do it without touching the floor. Cross the ankle over the thigh. Knee is up, foot is lower than the knee. Sink down to a little seated position. Hold. Woof. And then uncross, come back up to standing and release your arms. Good job, everyone. Whew. Lift and open the chest, hands to your hips. Bend your right knee, bring it out to the side. You can be at the ankle, a little bit higher than the kneecap or the inner thigh. Arms stretched in a V position. Lift your chest. Set your gaze at one point and stay focused. Concentrating all your energy into your eyes and focusing on that one point. Hands to your hips. Lower the leg down. Good job. Change legs. Left knee bends. You're at the ankle, a little bit higher than the kneecap or the inner thigh. Raise your chest. V position with the arms. And again, use that laser focus with your eyes, bringing all the energy at that one point you're staring at. Hands to your hips. Good job. Bring the leg back down. Ay, ay, ay. Come back to the front edge of your mat. Hands together at your heart center. And let's take a deep breath in, moving a little bit more slowly now. Bend at your knees as you fold forward. Come to a halfway lift and step back to a plank position. Lifting your chin, looking forward, belly in, open the shoulders, stay here, make your chest expansive. And we're gonna breathe in our plank, holding. 4, belly button in and up. 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself down with or without your knees. Pointing your toes, bring your hands underneath your forehead, move your hips and relax. Take about 5 deep, slow breaths in and out of the tummy to let the low back relax and let go. We're going to be doing a longer cobra posture. So it's important that right now you really breathe in and out of the belly so that the low back can really just relax itself before a little bit more effort. Okay. Hands come under the shoulders, palms down, elbows squeezed into our waist. Lengthen your neck and rise to a cobra. Lift your chin up and hold here. So in yoga therapy, cobra is fantastic against depression. Lifting and opening the chest, opening the throat, stretching the front belly is a posture that is opposite from a depressive posture. This is an open, joyous, and energetic posture. Take another deep breath in and come on down. Hands under the forehead, move your hips from side to side and relax and let go. Good. Now reach your arms out in front of you. Walk your hands back until you're on your elbows. And this is Sphinx posture. We press down into the elbows, let the shoulders go down and back. Again, lift the chin. And again, this is a posture that is against depression because it's hard to feel depressed when you're opening your chest and opening the throat. If you feel you want to go farther, press down through the hands and lift up onto the hands, arms outstretched. If it compresses too much the low back, come back down. Okay? Deep breaths here. Again, lift your chin. 3. Glutes and legs should be strong. 2. 1. Bring your elbows back down. Slide your elbows out to the sides. Head on the hands. Move your hips from side to side and let go. Good. Now, the last posture is going to be upward facing dog. I want everybody to be very gentle in upward facing dog. If you feel it's too much, come back down immediately, okay? Upward facing dog has the hands to either side of the ribs. So you slide your hands back. They're not under the shoulders, but they are close to the rib cage. You'll lift up as if rising into a cobra, straighten your arms. Now you can stay on your knees if you wish, but the full posture, you press down into the tops of the feet. Lift the chin, lift the chest. You lift the knees up off the floor for the full posture. And you hold 3, open up, 2, 1. Now, if you're strong and if the back is okay, you could lift the hips up and go straight to down dog. If it's too much, bring your knees down, push back before moving into down dog. Pedal your feet now, letting the hips move, letting the low back to release. There's a lot of work there. Looking to your hands, bring the knees down behind the hands. You can swing the legs to one side and come to a seated position. From here, get into the middle of your mat and roll down onto your back. Now to release the back a little bit, I want you to open the arms wide. Let your knees fall to the right, then rise back up. This is windshield wipers, very gentle. Knees fall to the left, rise back up. We'll go again to the right. You should feel a small massage in the low back. To the left. Once more each side. To the right, back up, and to the left. Good. Arms next to the body, palms down. Stretch your legs a little bit more, heels into the floor. We do hamstring bridge. Feet are hip width. Knees are slightly bent. You're going to press into the floor with your heels and lift the hips up. You'll feel a squeeze down the backs of the legs. Everything's strong. Lengthen the neck at the same time. Hold and breathe. 3, 2. Good job. 1. Bring the hips back down. Walk your feet in towards the hips. Feet at hip width, knees hip width as well. This time the elbows go down into the floor. Fingers spread wide. Lift your hips up to half bridge. Really feel the glutes engage and squeeze. The thighs are also working to get you up the quadriceps. Lengthen your neck. If you would like to go into full bridge pose, you can set your hands now, come to the crown of your head and rise to full bridge. If you want to stay in half bridge, you stay another 5 breaths. See if you can still get the breath into the ribs, chest, but keep the belly in. One more deep breath in. Everybody come down out of full bridge. Everyone in half bridge now. Arms over the head, reach behind you and lower the back 1 vertebra at a time. Very, very slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Once you're all the way down, soles of the feet together, knees wide, and rest here for a moment. The arms can remain stretched over the head. The knees open wide, the back curves naturally. Gently raise your knees up. Squeeze the knees towards the chest and rock from side to side. Clasping your hands together, bring your hands behind your head like a pillow and open your elbows wide. So you've got your head resting in a pillow of the hands and the neck does not strain. Stretch your legs to the sky, point the toes so the legs are really strong, and lower your legs at a diagonal position compared to your body. Your low back will arch, that's fine. If you feel, however, there's strain in the low back, do it with bent knees, but the thighs are diagonal from the body, okay? Let's lift the head and shoulders, let's go. Breathe out, 10, 9, 8, use the belly to lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs back up to the sky. Cross the right leg over the left. Lower the legs. Same thing. If it's too much, you bend your knees. Let's lift. 10, breathing out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs, uncross. Now left leg over the right. Lower the legs down. Bend the knees if it's too much. Breathing out. 10 is the last round. 9, stick with it, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last little bit of effort. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs. Woo! Bend the knees. Grab a hold and everyone rock from side to side. Now, as your knees go to the right, turn your head to the left. As your knees go to the left, turn your head to the right. Just a gentle opposing twist that should help to relax the neck, low back, and upper back. Now, if your low back is okay, grab behind your thighs and rock up and down the spine, being sure that the low back is nice and rounded. If, however, your low back is sensitive, just roll to one side. And now everyone sit up. Good. Stretch your right leg out in front of you. Left knee bends to the side. And the sole of the foot is against the thigh. Okay? As much as possible, you should be flexing your right foot. Hands behind you. Lift through the chest. Press against the hands to lean forward. Now, once you're leaning forward, be sure your shoulders are back. Your chest is guiding the stretch, okay? It's not the nose. The chin is in. The nose is along the central line of the body. And your hands are pressing. If you're feeling good, you can reach your left hand out in front and grab either at the knee, ankle, calf, or at the bottom of the foot. Keep breathing. And then swing your left hand behind you, behind the left hip. With our right arm, we're going to swing across in front. We'll lift up onto the left knee and stretch the arm back. Stretching out the front of the hip, hold 3, 2, 1, and come on back down gently. Let's switch legs. Left leg out in front, right foot by the inner thigh. Hands behind you, lift the chest, and that left foot is flexed. Press against the hands to go forward. Remember, you're guiding with the chest. The back is long or as long as possible. Reaching your right arm out, grabbing either at the knee, calf, ankle, or the bottom of the foot. Go a little bit deeper. Stay with some deep breaths here. Coming back up, swing your right hand behind you. Left arm reaches across and you lift up the hips, stretching out the front of the hip. Reach behind you. 3, 2, 1. Come on back down. Excellent. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Grab around the bottoms of the feet. Sit nice and tall. And perhaps just do a little butterfly with the knees. Very gentle, like a butterfly drying its wings in the sun. The knees will go up and down, very gentle. And remember, it doesn't matter how far the knees go down. You're just mobilizing the hip joint. And then lift the chest up and lean forward as far as possible. Keep leaning from the chest, elbows possibly in front of the legs if possible. And let's release this. One ankle in front of the other into a seated meditative position. I highly, highly recommend that you use a block or a pillow to lift your hip bones higher than the knees. This is much healthier, not only for the knees and the hips, but for the low back. So if you can find a block or a pillow that will lift you up, that's even better. I want you to bring the fingertips together, pinkies, fourth, third, index, and thumb, making globe hands, and place them down in your lap, shoulders relaxed, chest lifted. When you are ready, close your eyes. Guide your breath back to a calm, even breath. The inhale as long as the out breath. Both inhale and exhale the same length. Now, in your own mind, we're going to be repeating a mantra, but a mantra in English this time. As you breathe in, think, I am calm. As you breathe out, think, I am happy. Next breath in, I am healthy. Next breath out, all is well. Breathing in, I am calm. Breathing out, I am happy. Breathing in, I am healthy. Breathing out, all is well. One more time. Breathe in, I am calm. Breathe out, I am happy. Breathe in, I am healthy. Breathing out, all is well. Continue to breathe evenly. Feel your spine lifting tall. Feel your shoulders moving back. Feel your mind opening, taking away any barriers, any limitations. Remain completely still and unmoving. At your next breath in, I am calm. Breathing out, I am happy. Breathing in, I am healthy. Breathing out, all is well. Now gently, with as little movement as possible, we're going to get into the position of Shavasana on our backs, lying comfortably on the back. So gently open your eyes. If you have a block or a pillow, take it out from underneath you and place it to the side. Slowly and gracefully lift your knees. Turn so that you can lie down onto your back, grabbing behind the thighs. Roll down slowly, stretching then your legs onto the floor. Reach your arms out onto the floor, palms facing skyward. Chest open and lifting towards the sky. And make any minute movements to be able to get into a comfortable position. Begin breathing deeply in and out of the belly. Now we completely let go of any abdominal contraction in the belly. We allow the diaphragm to move freely as we breathe. In this position, bring your attention to your feet. See if you can relax completely your feet. All of the toes, the arches of the feet. Even the heels. Imagine relaxing the ankles and the knees. Relaxing the hips. Relax the waist, the low back, upper back, chest and shoulders. Relax the hands, the wrists, the elbows. Relax the neck, the throat, and the jaw. Allow yourself just to float and let go of your thoughts as well. Now begin taking deep, slow breaths in and out of the belly. Expand and release. And begin moving your fingers and your toes. Raising your arms up over your head, stretch from fingers to toes. And then lifting the knees up against the chest, squeeze the knees against the chest, rock a bit from side to side. Right arm to the right ear, rolling all the way to your right hand side. And when you're ready, lift from the side to a seated position. Excellent. Very nice. Good job, everybody. Let's rub our hands together. Bring your hands over your face, gently tapping around the eyes. And shake your hands out. We'll do that one more time. Rub your hands together. Bring the hands over the face, stimulating all the muscles in the face. Tap around your eyes. Shake out. And let's bring the arms around the body. Give yourself a nice big hug. Grab a hold of the shoulder blades and squeeze. Hands to the heart center. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining. Namaste. Well done. Bravo.